the detail in the wrinkle of his eye. I mean, maybe there could be some detail in the cellulite. Check out this DEI statue that nobody asked for. It's a random black lady who is wearing a wrinkly plain t-shirt, appears to lack a bra, and has some thunder thighs. She is very overweight. This is a person that nobody knows of, has done nothing productive to society, and for some reason we are supposed to look up to her. Let's hear what the people are saying. Would you please make sure that you are subscribed? This 12-foot tall bronze statue is supposed to capture casual qualities, everyday qualities. And honestly, I just think that it is pretty embarrassing. It's nothing inspirational.
And communicate those inner worlds that we have, and sometimes we misinterpret with one another, to try and create an understanding and basically encourage empathy. I have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lead.
It's really funny that they are all dressed up as the statue. I just don't really think that this statue shows us a point of achievement. I mean, just think about all of the cool statues that they've had throughout history that represent great people, warriors, people who have fought for our country, heroes, and this is just a random lady at Walmart on a Walmart stroll. Nobody cares about this. And this is called Grounded in the Stars, but it should actually be called Grounded in Delusion. The craziest thing is that this statue was inspired by Michelangelo's David, who, by the way, is the complete stud. And you're telling me that this was inspired by this? Because Michelangelo was inspired by the story of David and Goliath, a little tiny shepherd boy who beat a literal giant. All you did was make the giant. In what world are we living in that we are supposed to consider this at the same level of artistic capability as Michelangelo's David, the most infamous statue of all time? In Italy, right next to the statue of David, they have this woman just looking at her cell phone. This isn't art. This is lame. Very, very average statue, which appears to lack detail. She almost doesn't even look like a person. It looks like some type of avatar. I'm pretty sure that GTA or The Sims have better quality than whatever this is. I mean, look at the phone. It's a literal square box. It doesn't look like a phone. It doesn't paint a picture of a moment in history. It just looks like clay. It looks very tacky. It looks cheap. The gold looks fake. And yet they have it right next to this monumental piece. And I feel really bad for this little kid that those are the statues of his time. But maybe the problem is that we haven't gotten the chance to look back at it. So here she is from the back. And again, not very exciting stuff. I mean, the hair is kind of pretty, but she has no facial expression whatsoever. She kind of looks like that lady Cynthia who is going to pretend to be Jesus in an upcoming movie. She kind of looks like her.
What are you wearing?
I mean, you can just see the lack of expression or life in both of their faces. And I do not think that this is how our generation wants to be remembered. If anything, this statue has just made people very confused. This person has no idea why there is this statue of some random overweight lady in Times Square. It's actually really embarrassing to know that all these tourists are walking by it just mocking Americans and making fun of us. It's so, so sad. What, fat and lazy? Is that what we're supposed to be proud of? That is absolutely ridiculous. We should reject this at all costs. Now, some people say that this statue looks like Letitia James, which would be even worse. She is a lawyer who has been very active in trying to destroy Trump, but it turns out that she is very corrupt. There are many allegations of mortgage fraud against her, so not looking too hot even if the statue was of her. So we saw the statue grounded in delusion, and we don't get it. We hate it. America rejects it because there's no message of it. And even if there was, we don't like that message. But just in the eyes of the statue of David, there is a deep message. There is emotion. You feel something. We're connected with it. The shape of his eyebrows, his hair, the detail in the wrinkle of his eye is so phenomenal. You can really relate to him. Look at his hands. Look at the veins on his hands. And you want to tell me that we're supposed to enjoy this or like this? I don't even know if you would have any detail. I mean, maybe there could be some detail in the cellulite, perhaps. Okay. So let me get this right. People go to Michelangelo's infamous sculptures. He's the best artist of all time, potentially. And people go to his sculptures to just wonder and be in awe, maybe pray, just think, reconsider their whole life, the whole world. And yet people show up to this statue to do TikTok dances. I really think that that shows the difference. I find the progressive movement to be so disappointing. Here they have a 45-foot tall statue in San Francisco. At least this one has a little bit of a better shape.
In those cheeks. Oh, he's really oh my God. Yo. What the? Oh.
Like, this is just embarrassing. I mean, I don't want to be represented as something who just stands in the street, like, open like this. That's not normal. That's not empowerment. And probably if I was Black, I wouldn't be very excited about having some overweight, lazy statues popping up around the world. I think that that's kind of rude. Oh, so it does have a head and arms. We were looking at the construction of it, I guess. Okay, so they project random colors on it. I think that we can do a whole lot better than this. It just looks very creepy. And when I see this figure, it kind of looks like those European women who, when they go out to protest, they just let it all hang out and people film them and make fun of them. And they're just so liberated and it's just kind of embarrassing. It's like the opposite of female empowerment. This seems to be a bigger issue in general with the modernization of our buildings and our artwork. Everything is very boxy and plain. Just look at the cars, look at the buildings. Before we used to have all the little details, and now everything is just a box. And so I think that this, perhaps maybe they're trying to reference that in their art, but I think that it just looks lazy. And there truly is no pride in being lazy. If you're going to be a sculptor, try to be the best, make the details on your sculpture instead of just leaving some flabby big thing. I mean, you basically didn't even carve anything out. You just took the clay and then you just left it like that. Michelangelo had to dig out those abs. For you, you just left a big blob. That's pretty messed up. We could just take a little bit more pride in our work, or else nobody will ever remember it. Nobody will care about it because you didn't have any true impact on their life. I think it pays to go the extra mile instead of trying to get clout for making something ridiculous. Potentially, he could have made a sculpture of any of these people or a woman who actually accomplished something in her life, but instead, it's just a random lady at Walmart. That is the most forgettable thing. Actually, I already forgot about it. And if you already forgot about it too, and it's out of your head, and now you're ready to have a great day, then would you please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel? Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.